So this is going to be a totally different video from my last few videos, completely non-political. I just wanted to do this for a change. Um, does anyone live in an old house or an older building? My house dates from 1901, and as much as I try to keep it tidy, I hoover regularly, I clean up. Being the nature of an old house, you will get spiders in windowsills and so on. As much as I try to keep it clean, that's what happens. So I want to talk a bit about arachnophobia. Um, it's something I was thinking about earlier today because I came across this arachnid, this spider on the outside window in my house, and the thing was huge by British standards. It was like its abdomen was probably about a centimeter and a half, and its leg span over an inch. Now, to international viewers, that would be pretty small, but by UK standards, that's quite a big spider. And yeah, it gave me the creeps, and I'm going to try and get rid of it tomorrow somehow. Um, get it in a bottle and put it further away from the house or something like that. So I just want to make this video to talk about how I feel about arachnophobia. There's something about spiders that is the fear of spiders for anyone who doesn't know. I'm not afraid of spiders per se. Small spiders I've no issue with, like a centimeter, even a little bit bigger. And strangely enough, I'm okay with tarantulas. Um, they don't bother me as much as some other bigger spiders. So, for example, what really gives me the creeps is those bony sort of arachnids, such as the brown recluse spider, the Brazilian wandering spider, the Sydney funnel web. Damn, evil little buggers. They really, I think it's something about the alien look of a spider's face. Its unpredictable sort of scattering move, and just eight legs. There's something about that I find very unsettling. When I was in China, there was a type of insect over there called a red-headed centipede. Very toxic, very dangerous, very venomous, I should say. And they will come out after the rain, and apparently people who've been bitten by them, the pain is so excruciating they've been known to plunge their hand or their arm into boiling water to numb the pain. So I had some experience of them. I'm just wondering, does anyone watching have any experience of arachnophobia? And I want to know, what country do you come from? What sort of spiders do you have to deal with? One good thing about the UK is we really, really don't have any particularly dangerous species of any sort. That doesn't mean that there aren't situations that develop. Actually, cows, cattle, kill up to 35 people in the UK every year from stampedes, from um, accidents. Um, but we don't really have any very dangerous spider species. Apparently, I don't know if this is true, but apparently a daddy longlegs, which is an insect as opposed to an arachnid, has more venom than most spiders. It's just that its pincers are so small that it can't penetrate human skin. So I guess if you were to eat, I don't know the scientific name, a daddy longlegs, I guess you would die. Um, but yeah, I know there's a few around my house. I want to get rid of them, and it's not a big issue. But I'm just wondering, does anyone else out there have any form of arachnophobia? I wouldn't say that I'm a very jittery person. I mean, if I saw, for example, a spider climbing over my laptop, I wouldn't like jump up in fear. I'd be a little bit jittery, maybe, depending on its size, but I'd be okay with handling it. And I've had a spider in my hand before, small spider, but anything bigger than, let's say, the abdomen, a few millimeters, yeah, I get a little bit wary of that. Also, you get like a big web and it's hiding in there, things like that. So let me know what part of the world you're in. Certainly, I would expect some of my American viewers, especially if you're in the West. Um, I've heard of British soldiers coming back from the Middle East and having camel spiders mistakenly in their bags. One guy actually, his pet dog died a few days later. I've heard of Brazilian wandering spiders being stuck in bananas from Central America and, of course, Brazil. Very dangerous species. I think one of the worst is the Sydney funnel web because its body is designed like armor. Very aggressive spider. God, you couldn't pay me to live in Australia. Or put it this way, if I lived in Australia, I would be checking my shoes every single day. I would tap them out. You see these people wandering around with no shoes on. I'm thinking, damn, how brave or reckless is that? Anyway, let me know your thoughts about arachnophobia. And if you don't have arachnophobia, is there any fear that you do have, particularly thinking of arachnids, insects, animals? I wouldn't say I have hardcore arachnophobia. It's not intense with me, but I think probably I have it to some extent. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching.